Hello friends, welcome to Challenge Accepted. So today's challenge, we're going to be working with the main challenge from Mercy Tiara. And the challenge was given to us by Crystal. And let's see, it says, I'm encouraging you to document something hard but make the page happy. No drab colors or rain clouds. Fix your broken. And we have until midnight, Saturday, July 27th to do so. So I'm going to do that for kind of the big part of my challenge, but I'm going to go ahead and use this sketch right here from Redefine Creative. It's this a sketch that I found on the website, and I kind of am digging the way that it looks, and I'm not quite sure what my plan is, but I'm going to go ahead and use that. The picture I'm going to use here, I have two photos. The first one is, oh, that got darker. My husband and we are in Canada. And right here, this is the United States, and this piece of land right here is Canada when we were driving by. And we had to go there because my husband's stepfather-in-law is ill, and it's a bit of a trip for us because bridge traffic is absolutely terrible going to Canada from our house. And we decided to make the best of it and just did our best to try to enjoy part of the day while going to visit sick relatives. So that's what this page is about. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the next part and wish me luck. We'll see how it goes. So all I've done so far is I went ahead and trimmed the photos. There were two different orientations, so I definitely knew that I wanted to separate them out, and somewhere along the way I will print a third photo as well. So it'll be a little bit more representative of that sketch that you see. So I'll have two photos down below and one at the top. That's just not yet. I haven't quite come up with that little plan yet. So I'm going to go ahead and make the banners, and I'm going to do both banners off of this great watercolor sheet of paper that I'm using here. I'll be using the really nice pale pink as well as the pink. I'd call it kind of a tulip pink or petal pink. Not quite sure. It's a gorgeous color though. I absolutely love it. I'm going to be doing an anchoring block across the horizon like you see in the sketch with that navy on navy polka dot. It's bringing another color in, and I just so happen to love my husband in all things the color blue, so I have a strong tendency to grab blue whenever I am scrapbooking him. It's just one of those association things. So I'm going ahead and trying to find another piece of paper that I'm using from this kit that's going to break up that alphabet red and pink a little bit. And that's only because I like it, but I don't know. I guess on this particular layout, it just had too much of a bold graphic feel. Like the colors, just not so much of it. So I've gone ahead and fishtailed both of those little banner pieces, and I have attached that really bold color block that I think, yes, it's a Heidi Swap page, which is great if you're doing something fun and graphic, but we were just standing on a very high uphill overlooking Lake Huron that you cannot even see from the angle we were taking the selfie. We were going down the set of stairs at my mother-in-law's house, and there's 100 steps down to her lake area. So, yeah, so it's from where we were standing on the landing of this staircase, you just were not gonna see the water, but you do see it going across the bridge in that other photo. I knew where we were, so it all works out. Okay, so I'm putting that photo on, and this is where I'm going to start getting the idea that I might just need another photo. I went ahead and started doing my title. I had the title chosen before I went ahead and did the layout. I was chatting with one of my daughters, and it took me a little moment of thinking to come up with a title since we were supposed to document a not so great thing, but in documenting it in a non-sad way. So I did my best to meet that challenge. So you see here that I went ahead and printed one other photo. It's not a great photo. It's a little hazy, but it's my husband was making faces at me when I was trying to get a picture of him. So I went ahead and threw that in as well because the photos don't always have to be perfect when you're documenting something. And I did go ahead and put them on the slight angles as you see in the sketch. I think I have one on a true angle and one going straight ahead. The terrible photo of me. So our photo where we're looking straight at the camera. So the next part, and I'm getting a little dizzy. Sorry if you did. Geez. Oh, I know what happened. My daughter was peeking at the layout that was in the room with me, and she bonked her head into my tripod. And she's like, did I just do that? So sorry, left it in. I didn't exactly know where that was going to be, and it's not that big of a deal. So the word greatest, I'm kind of digging on that when you have a foam word or phrase that you can bend them a little bit. So I was enjoying having it on a slight curve, and I took that idea from the sketch, from the title in the sketch having a curve. It just inspired me to roll along with it. I also used those great foam letters, the navy blue. They're kind of a variegated navy blue foam letters, and I went ahead and put in the year. This is where I'm going to audition all kinds of things to see what will work for this layout from these Vicki Boutin die cuts. So I liked the Vicki Boutin chipboard birdies, but the die cuts did not work with what I was thinking. But on this Heidi Swap sticker sheet, I did find this cute little postage stamp kind of deal that had something about the U.S. in it, and that kind of worked since we were crossing from, in this particular photo, we were crossing from Canada back into the U.S. because that would be, yes, that's the direction we were heading in. So that kind of worked. It's fun when your supplies kind of line up with the story that you're thinking. Now in the sketch, you see some journaling lines that are in the same place that I'm putting mine. So I'm going to go ahead and put my journaling lines in pencil, which is how I put in my journaling lines for some reason. And go ahead and get that in, because if I don't journal while I'm doing a layout, it just does not get done. All right, so journaling done. Now I'm looking around for extra little bits and pieces to add to this layout. The fun little sprinkles you get to put on when the meat of the layout is done. You have your title, you have your design, photos are matted, journaling is done. And now my favorite part is just going around and decorating. So that little sticker book that you see that I'm using on the left, that's the Heidi Swap sticker book, and it is incredibly packed. I was so excited that it came in the kit that I purchased. This is a hip kit from last month. Or is it the June hip kit? It's a hip kit, but they included in one of the add-on kits, probably the embellishment kit, this absolutely gorgeous sticker book, and it's gonna take me years to use it up. It's incredibly packed. It has both the clear stickers as well as, I believe it also, yes it does, the white back stickers. So that's cool. I wanted to go ahead and bring down that holographic title where it says greatest in a few other spots. And on the sketch it has some large splatty things, I believe, on the bottom part of the layout. So does it? I can't remember. Regardless, I went ahead and put a couple of circles that are on the holographic, holographic foam sheet, and I put it in two other places on the layout to give myself a nice little visual triangle. And I'm auditioning all the rest of the little supplies that are in this kit, seeing what's gonna work or match or whatnot. I can usually get things to work and match, but sometimes like the mood and feel is off. This is a layout about pretty much making lemonade out of lemons. So I couldn't say the happiest day ever and what a day, awesome, any of that kind of stuff that you can do so often on a layout. So there are these great little Pink Fresh clips in this collection, and I just had to use a little adhesive and put that one up there. That's in a really nice It's a navy blue, but it has just a little bit of a teal color in it, but it still works really nicely with that navy blue strip I have to bring just a little bit more of that navy tone into this layout. So I realized that the adhesive on the birds does not stick. The Vicky Bouton sticker book, if you get that sticker book, and I don't have it in this kit, I have it from something else, those little stickers are a misnomer. They are not willing to stick. So I am getting close to the end of my layout, and I wanted to go ahead and ask you if you like what you see. Could you please like and subscribe? It lets YouTube know that I am bringing in content that you enjoy. If you want to be notified about my next layout, go ahead and hit that little notification button right down there. And oh, look, my light's poking on the upper right. That's irritating. Okay, so if you go ahead and do that, that would be great. And if you have any questions or comments or whatnot, go ahead and leave them below. And I, as a rule, try to get back to everybody within 24 hours. So I will get back to you as soon as I can on that. Okay, so what you see there is I'm using these cute little Amy Tan enamel hearts. And I'm using them in, it's a blue tone to just bring a tiny bit more blue into the layout. So that's it. This one's kind of simple in that I was using a pretty bold set of papers and embellishments. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for watching.